Hey, Jason here. I'm excited to launch the third season of My Pickleball Journey. This season is about the road to the Camano Cup, and I want to start by sharing my deep roots and love affair with Camano Island. In 1946, my grandfather, Doc Dodson, his wife, Sarah, and their 4 children, including my mom, Ann, moved to a 30-acre farm on southwest Camano. Grandpa carried out his vocation as a country doctor and his avocation of working on the farm. The kids enjoyed life on the farm and playing on Camano's sparkling beaches. In 1952, my nationally famous artist, cartoonist, great-grandmother Fannie Y. Corey, who was Sarah's grandmother, moved from her ranch in Montana to a little white cottage on the southwest part of Camano on a bluff looking out over Saratoga Passage to Whidbey Island and the far blue Olympics beyond. In 1969, my dad, Jack Dorsey, and mom, Ann, and 6-month-old me moved into a house without running water, electricity, plumbing, or really much else, on 10 acres next to the farm that Doc and Sarah lived on. Doc and Sarah had given them this land to help launch Dad in his career as a full-time artist. I grew up in that house, playing in the woods, building rafts at the beach, having adventures, and getting into trouble with my friends. It was a magical childhood. In 1998, while I was serving my first pastorate in Seattle and couldn't afford to buy a home there, Dad and Mom gifted Jenny and I, my wife Jenny and I, with an acre of land that had a rundown cottage on it that was across the street from their home. Jenny and I dreamed of turning it into an art studio to showcase our family of artists and to share beauty with the world. A few years after that gift was given to us, I tore down the cottage, had the land cleared, and graded and planted trees and bushes. But in 2002, God called our family to Indianapolis, where I served as a pastor of Redeemer Presbyterian Church, and our 4 kids grew up. The dream of an art studio got put on the shelf until my mom called in January of 2015 and shared with me that she had been diagnosed with breast cancer. Tectonic plates shifted in my heart. I realized that it was only fear holding me back from building the studio. Jenny and I committed to make our dream happen before we were moving home. In September 2015, I began as pastor of Redeemer Redmond. In December 2015, we broke ground, and March 2016, construction began in earnest. In December 2016, we held our grand opening. It was a celebration of Camano Island. Each member of our family painted the different beaches of Camano, all 32 of those beaches. I wrote a coffee table book sharing stories of the people who lived on and loved the beaches of Camano. We host 4 to 5 art openings at Sunny Shore Studio each year. The mission of our creative studio is to share beauty through art, books, and film. In June of 2020, COVID shut down my plan to travel from San Diego to Seattle with my daughter Jackie on a painting trip as her high school graduation gift. Instead, she, I, and friends and family joined us on a lifelong dream that I had to walk all 52 miles of Camano beaches in one stretch, in one hike. We did this over 4 days. It was an epic hike, and everyone who made it was confirmed as a Camano kid. I guess you could say I'm a Camano kid too. I love to say that Camano is my island. My roots are here. I love Camano's sparkling beaches, slow-paced life, rich history. This is my place, my island. And so it means a lot to me to participate in the 2024 Camano Cup Tournament. I'll do everything in my power to bring home a gold medal.
May fueled by these coffee guys.
Yes.